Hello everyone, my name is Rupinder Singh Gill and I am here to present my project management plan for Project Luigi. So here is the table of content. So the table of content will show us what the major plans are included in the project management plan. Starting with the introduction, scope statement, WBS, the project management plan will also include communication plan, risk management plan, procurement plan, etc. And we will talk about them as we will progress through the presentation. So here is the introduction to the project. Uber is initiating Project Luigi in response to California gig worker law. The project will focus on changing Uber's app for California drivers. The project team is going to work in a dedicated space inside Uber's Market Street office in San Francisco. Being the project manager, the first goal will be to complete the project within 3 months time frame. The budget is not specified by the sponsor, but the cost of the project will be kept as low as possible. Further, the project management plan will take into consideration the scope statement, the communication plan, risk management plan, and other plans to ensure the project success. To add on, the major deliverable of the project will be activation of new in-app features that will help to strengthen independence and pressure the driver's ability to work when, where, and how. Now moving to scope statement. The scope of the project is to revamp some inherent aspects of driving for Uber in California by the end of June that will affect 10,000s of California drivers. Here I have mentioned some items in scope and out scope. So the items that could be considered in scope are estimated fares upfront, decline trips upfront, no negative impact on Uber Pro score, options for drivers to favorite their riders to favorite their drivers, complete the project in 3 months, and some outscope items could be considered canceling trips to avoid particular neighborhoods or discriminate against people, negative impact on scores for canceling the trips after they already start. Now, we have made work breakdown structure for this project. So the work breakdown structure helps to organize, or we can say it is the major key deliverable that organizes the tasks of team members into manageable sections as shown here. So the project will have three major deliverables. So the first major deliverable will be new features. The second one would be updating various areas. And the third is unveiling the revamp. Here we have also sub-deliverables for each of the major deliverable. As you can see here, estimating trip fares, etc. And for here, we have updating the policy and lastly activating the features and balancing the needs. Now moving forward, here is the Gantt chart. The Gantt chart for this project is prepared in MS Project. So we have listed all the deliverables from WBS as you can see here, and then we have inserted the WBS column to ensure that all the tasks are properly presented here. So here you can see the project is starting from April and the project is going to finish in June, that is end of June. Now moving forward, talking about the project schedule. The project schedule for this project is also prepared using MS tool. So the project schedule is also important to communicate that the work needs to be done and which resource will do what task in what time. So here you can see we have mentioned the start and finish time. We have also included the source names, their predecessors for the tasks, and the project schedule also helps us to define a list of activities and deliverables. The schedule for this project is created in MS Project as I have already told earlier. So moving forward, here is the cost plan. The cost plan here is to define the management of cost throughout the project's life cycle. The cost of the project is 70,328. The cost plan is important to set guidelines for the management of cost for successful completion of project within the given budget. Now moving forward, we have HR management plan. So the HR plan ensures that the required human resources have been included or procured for the project, such as they have enough skills, talents, and expertise to achieve the project success. The human resources working on the project include project manager, general manager, legal advisor, marketing analyst, and we have 3 operation analysts and 9 IT technicians working on the project, and we have also involved the project sponsor. Here you can see we have also prepared the RESI chart for this project to ensure that all the team members have got their roles and responsibilities. And this chart also tells like who is responsible for which task, and who is accountable and to be informed and consulted before working on any of the given tasks. Now, here is the communication plan. So the communication plan helps uh, to understand mechanism and frequency of communication during the project. Various steps linked here will help to determine how, when, and what will be communicated during the project life cycle. So you can see here for the communication types, we have listed project chart or project status report, task progress report, team meetings, review meetings, and final audit meeting. As you can see, the owner for most of the meetings will be the project manager, and most of the meetings are held face to face to ensure that there is proper communication and everybody is on the same page. So after communication plan, we have another major management plan, that is a risk management plan. So the risks can appear anytime in the project. So the risk management plan helps us to identify the risks. Then they helps us to uh, uh, qualitatively rate these risks, that how they are going to impact our project. Further, what are the triggers for the different risks and the contingency plan to respond to the risk. So the major risks involved in the project would be change in scope. So this would be the major risk. So as you can see, the total score is given 8 as it has high impact. So the contingency plan would be keeping buffer in time and resources to work on new requirements. And similarly, you can see we have another risk like running behind the schedule. For this, we can ensure proper resource utilization. Then we have project running over the budget. For this, we can use emergency funds that we have reserved in the planning phase for meeting the additional requirements. And last, we have variation in legal requirements. This could be the major risk to the project. So legal advisor need to consider all the actions ahead of time to avoid this risk. And finally, the last management plan that we have here is procurement management plan here. So the procurement plan for project is shown here. It will help us to define how the items or services will be procured for the project. Some of the procurement services that I have listed here, you can see restoring the database, activating the new in-app features, and lunch for project team members. It is important to define them earlier to avoid any delay in the project. So I have also listed pricing for these procured items and the date they required and the selected suppliers. For example, for lunch, the price would be 10.50, and the selected supplier will be Toasty, that is located in San Francisco, and they offer very good lunch services to the big companies or the offices. So here is the reference to the material that we have used in this project. So you can just click on the hyperlinks to get more information about them. So in the last, I would like to say that this project management plan will help us to complete the project in the given time and in the given budget. And I assure you that me and my project team will work hard to achieve the project success and will meet the requirements. And for now, thank you so much.